Elon Musk just dropped a bombshell. Tesla is pulling the plug on the Model Y after Toyota's $13,000 electric SUV shook the industry. The internet went ballistic. Tweets, posts, and news articles flooded in as the shocking reality sank in. A full-size electric SUV from Toyota that undercuts Tesla's Model Y by more than 2/3. It sounds impossible, but it's happening. Automotive analysts are calling it a calculated assault on Tesla's dominance, and Elon Musk himself is scrambling for a response. How did Toyota break the price barrier? Why are Tesla fans feeling betrayed? And could this be the moment that ends Tesla's reign as the king of electric vehicles? Stay with us, because what happens next might just change everything you thought you knew about electric mobility. How Toyota pulled it off. This move was not spontaneous. Toyota's entry into the electric vehicle market with a low-cost model is the culmination of a decade of strategic planning. For years, Toyota's commitment to hybrid technology kept them at the forefront of fuel efficiency, but it also made them cautious about transitioning to fully electric models. The Prius, a hybrid icon, served as both a financial success and a lesson in balancing innovation with practicality. A key element of Toyota's strategy was their partnership with China's Guangzhou Automobile Group, known for its cost-efficient electric vehicle production. This collaboration allowed Toyota to leverage advanced battery manufacturing techniques without the traditional expense. By working with a company that has mastered high-volume, low-cost manufacturing, Toyota was able to cut production costs significantly while maintaining quality. One of the most critical innovations in this process was the adoption of lithium iron phosphate batteries. Unlike conventional lithium-ion batteries, which are expensive due to materials like cobalt, lithium iron phosphate batteries are cheaper, safer, and less prone to overheating. This not only reduced costs, but also made the vehicles more durable and reliable, qualities that align with Toyota's reputation. Furthermore, Toyota's lean manufacturing techniques, honed over decades, allowed for efficient mass production without compromising quality. Their ability to streamline production lines and minimize waste was pivotal in maintaining low costs while scaling up production for global markets. Yet, the most surprising aspect of this move is Toyota's willingness to sell the vehicle at a loss initially. Similar to how Amazon dominated the retail space by prioritizing market share over early profits, Toyota aims to build a massive consumer base that will later provide sustainable revenue through subscription services and connected car features. This calculated risk reflects a shift in Toyota's philosophy. Rather than viewing electric vehicles as a niche luxury segment, Toyota sees them as the next mainstream automotive revolution, and they are positioning themselves as leaders from the outset. From hybrid hesitancy to EV domination, Toyota's hesitance to embrace fully electric vehicles was not without reason. Initially, concerns about battery longevity and the cost-effectiveness of electric models made hybrids a safer bet. The Prius was not just a product, it was a proof of concept that efficient vehicles could also be popular. However, market dynamics began to shift around 2023. As electric vehicle adoption surged globally, Toyota's hybrid-centric approach started to appear outdated. China, the world's largest automotive market, saw Toyota's market share dip as consumers gravitated towards fully electric models from competitors like BYD and Tesla. In North America, under President Donald Trump's administration, policies favored domestic manufacturing and affordable electric options. Prime Minister Mark Carney in Canada emphasized the need for affordable electric vehicles to support middle-class families. These political shifts signaled that the era of hybrids might be fading, pushing Toyota to accelerate their transition. Internal memos from Toyota's executive team revealed that they saw an opportunity to redefine the electric vehicle market, not by competing with luxury brands, but by making electric mobility genuinely accessible. This pivot was not merely reactive, it was a strategic leap to bypass the premium segment entirely and create a new standard for affordable electric vehicles. While Toyota was quietly preparing its bold entry, Tesla remained confident in its high-margin models. That confidence, however, was about to be tested. Tesla's initial reaction, the disbelief phase. Elon Musk, never one to shy away from public reaction, took to social media shortly after Toyota's announcement. His tweet, "Cheap cars are rarely good, and good cars are rarely cheap," reflected both his skepticism and his awareness of the potential threat. Within Tesla's headquarters, the atmosphere was tense. Key engineers and strategists were summoned to brainstorm how to respond. Musk's commitment to innovation was now being tested against the reality of price competition. The focus had always been on creating superior technology, but Toyota's challenge was not just technological, it was economic. Financial analysts and investors also took notice. Tesla's stock took a hit as speculation about its future intensified. Some argued that Tesla's brand, built on cutting-edge innovation and exclusivity, could not withstand a price war. Others maintained that Tesla's technological lead would prevail, but only if they could maintain profitability. With Toyota's move sending shockwaves through the industry, Tesla faced an existential question. Should they compete on price or double down on their premium brand identity? The world was watching, and the next move would define Tesla's trajectory in the new electric vehicle landscape. If you're finding this breakdown as mind-blowing as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We're diving deep into the electric vehicle war between Toyota and Tesla, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. We've got exclusive insights, shocking reactions, and a look at how this battle could reshape the entire auto industry. Stay tuned, because the twists are just getting started. The collision of ideals, affordable versus premium. Tesla's core philosophy has always been rooted in innovation and luxury. From the earliest models to the recent high-performance versions, Elon Musk positioned Tesla not just as a car manufacturer, but as a technological powerhouse. This approach built a dedicated following that admired both the performance and the prestige associated with Tesla vehicles. However, Toyota's bold pricing strategy challenges this identity. For years, Tesla's high prices were justified by cutting-edge features and the perceived exclusivity of owning a Tesla. But Toyota's new model, priced at a fraction of the Model Y, has shaken this foundation. Suddenly, the luxury appeal of Tesla faces a practical rival, one that doesn't sacrifice quality for affordability. Consumers are starting to ask a fundamental question: why pay $45,000 for a Model Y when Toyota's model offers comparable features for just $13,000? Social media debates are heated, with longtime Tesla fans expressing mixed feelings. Some remain loyal, citing Tesla's technological edge, while others openly consider switching to Toyota for the cost savings alone. The economic implications are vast. Tesla's strategy has always been to maintain a premium brand image, while gradually lowering costs through innovation and vertical integration. Now, the company faces a dilemma: to lower prices and risk diluting the brand, or to maintain the luxury image and potentially lose market share. The fundamental clash between affordability and premium appeal is more evident than ever. The stakes couldn't be higher. While Toyota is capturing the mass market with affordability, Tesla must decide whether to defend its luxury positioning or adapt to the changing landscape. The collision of these ideals could define the future of electric vehicles. Elon Musk's options: fight or flight. Faced with Toyota's aggressive pricing strategy, Musk has three potential paths: lower prices, introduce a budget model, or double down on luxury. The first option, lowering prices, appears straightforward, but comes with significant risks. Reducing the cost of Tesla's vehicles would make them more accessible, but it could also erode the brand's premium image. Historically, Tesla has justified higher prices through innovation and performance. If they undercut their own value proposition, they risk appearing inconsistent. Moreover, Tesla's vertically integrated production model, while innovative, is not as cost-efficient as Toyota's massive global supply chain. Price cuts could lead to narrower profit margins, which investors might not tolerate. Second option is to introduce a more affordable Tesla model. Rumors of a Model 2 have circulated for years, with Musk hinting at a $25,000 compact electric vehicle. While this move would allow Tesla to directly compete with Toyota's new model, it presents its own set of challenges. Developing a new car from scratch requires time, resources, and a reliable supply chain. Rushing production to compete could result in quality control issues, a problem Tesla has faced before. Even if successful, it could take several years to roll out such a model on a global scale. Finally, Musk could choose to double down on luxury, focusing on advanced features, better autonomous driving capabilities, and unique innovations that make Tesla vehicles stand out. This approach would preserve the brand's elite status, but risk losing the growing segment of budget-conscious buyers. It's a gamble, banking on a niche rather than mass adoption. Tesla's leadership is weighing these options carefully. Internally, opinions are divided. Some engineers believe that maintaining technological superiority will keep Tesla relevant, while marketing strategists warn that failing to address the affordability gap could alienate future buyers. The path forward is uncertain, but one thing is clear: maintaining the status quo is not an option. The consumer's verdict, early reactions. Consumer sentiment is shifting rapidly. Social media platforms and automotive forums are filled with debates over whether Tesla can maintain its dominance. Early adopters of Toyota's new electric sport utility vehicle praise its value, citing comparable performance at a fraction of Tesla's price. Meanwhile, longtime Tesla fans express disappointment, worried that the brand may be losing its innovative edge. Hashtags like #Toyota wins and #Tesla too pricey are trending on Twitter. Influencers who once praised Tesla's innovation are now pointing out that affordability has become the new benchmark for electric vehicles. Video reviews of Toyota's model highlight its impressive features and practicality, drawing attention to the fact that Tesla's pricing strategy seems increasingly outdated. Former Tesla owners are reconsidering their loyalty. The practical advantages of Toyota's new model are hard to ignore, and even those who once swore by Tesla are acknowledging the shift. Some suggest that Musk's focus on high-tech advancements has inadvertently disconnected Tesla from the average consumer's needs. The emotional fallout: losing brand loyalty. Beyond practical concerns, there is an emotional fallout as well. Tesla cultivated a community of tech enthusiasts who saw their vehicles not just as transportation, but as a statement of progress. Now, many feel that the company is more focused on luxury and innovation than on making electric vehicles accessible. Forums that once discussed Tesla's latest breakthroughs are now questioning the company's priorities. Some longtime supporters feel betrayed, interpreting Musk's decisions as prioritizing high-end buyers over the loyal base that built Tesla's reputation. The sentiment is palpable. Tesla is at risk of losing not just sales, but the emotional connection it once had with its community. Moreover, Musk's recent political involvement under President Trump's administration has added another layer of controversy. Some progressive consumers who initially supported Tesla for its environmental initiatives now feel conflicted. Toyota, with its inclusive and pragmatic approach, appears more aligned with a broader consumer base. Tesla's challenge is not just to innovate, but to reconnect with its audience. As new electric vehicle buyers flood the market, Tesla must decide whether to remain a symbol of cutting-edge luxury or evolve into a more accessible brand. The decision will shape not just Tesla's future, but the electric vehicle market as a whole. Legacy automaker's dilemma. Toyota's dramatic entry into the affordable electric vehicle market has sent shockwaves through the entire automotive industry. Automakers like Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen, who have spent years positioning themselves as leaders in electrification, suddenly find their strategies upended. Emergency strategy meetings are taking place across the globe as companies scramble to understand how Toyota managed to pull off such a feat. Internal communications at Ford reveal a sense of urgency. Executives are worried that their flagship electric models, like the F-150 Lightning, could suddenly look overpriced and outdated. General Motors, already investing heavily in electric trucks and mid-range electric vehicles, is reassessing its pricing strategy to stay competitive. Volkswagen, once proud of its ID.4's affordability, now faces a model that costs less than one-third of its price. In Japan, Honda and Nissan, both heavily invested in hybrids, are reconsidering their approach. With Toyota's model priced so low, hybrids are beginning to look like an interim solution rather than the future. European automakers, already struggling with tightening emission regulations, are caught off guard. The push for affordable electric vehicles challenges their long-standing focus on mid-tier and luxury electric offerings. Government reactions are equally significant. President Trump has been vocal about the importance of domestic manufacturing, emphasizing that American automakers need to adapt or risk losing market share. Prime Minister Mark Carney of Canada has also weighed in, emphasizing the need for affordable electric options to support the working class and reduce carbon emissions. The consensus is clear: the entire automotive industry must adapt to this new standard or risk being left behind. The era of premium-only electric vehicles is coming to an end, and those slow to respond will undoubtedly feel the consequences. Global policy shifts, subsidies, and infrastructure. Toyota's decision to release an affordable electric vehicle is not just a corporate move, it's a challenge to global policy frameworks designed to support electric vehicle adoption. Governments around the world have structured subsidies around the assumption that electric vehicles are inherently expensive. Now, those assumptions are being questioned. In the United States, where electric vehicle subsidies have often favored high-end models, policymakers are reconsidering their approach. The Trump administration has signaled a potential shift in focus, from subsidizing expensive electric cars to investing in infrastructure and domestic production. This reflects a growing belief that affordable electric vehicles should be accessible without heavy government intervention. Canada's government, under Mark Carney, is also reassessing its strategy. While subsidies have played a role in encouraging electric vehicle adoption, Carney's administration is considering redirecting funds towards building more charging infrastructure and offering tax breaks to manufacturers who prioritize affordability. The European Union, meanwhile, faces a dilemma. Having invested heavily in subsidies aimed at high-priced electric models, they now face criticism for not anticipating this shift. Policymakers are under pressure to create a more flexible system that supports both innovation and accessibility. Toyota's move has essentially forced governments to rethink their strategies. If electric vehicles can be affordable from the outset, then subsidy models must evolve. This is not just an automotive issue. It's an economic and political challenge that will shape the future of transportation policy. The business of charging, infrastructure race. Toyota's disruptive pricing has also highlighted a critical issue: charging infrastructure. While the vehicle itself may be affordable, the ability to charge conveniently remains a significant barrier to widespread adoption. Private companies are already reacting. BP, Shell, and ChargePoint are accelerating their plans to expand fast charging networks. In cities like New York and Los Angeles, charging hubs are being planned to accommodate the expected influx of budget-friendly electric vehicles. Tesla's supercharger network, once a massive competitive advantage, now faces new challenges. If affordable electric vehicles become the norm, Tesla's closed network could deter potential buyers. Elon Musk's team is discussing whether to open up the network to other brands, a move that could secure long-term relevance but at the cost of exclusivity. Governments are also taking action. President Trump's infrastructure bill includes funding to expand charging networks in rural areas, aiming to make electric mobility accessible beyond major cities. Prime Minister Carney's initiative in Canada focuses on integrating fast chargers into public transit hubs and parking lots, ensuring that budget-conscious consumers do not feel limited by a lack of charging points. As charging becomes more widespread, the next challenge will be ensuring that charging times decrease and reliability improves. New technologies like ultra-fast chargers that reduce wait times to under 15 minutes are being tested. Automakers are partnering with tech companies to make this a reality, knowing that convenience will be a critical factor in consumer adoption. The gasoline car's slow death. As electric vehicles become cheaper and more accessible, the gasoline-powered car faces a bleak future. Historically, one of the main arguments for gasoline cars was their affordability compared to electric alternatives. Now that Toyota's model has shattered that perception, the gasoline car's days appear numbered. Gas stations are beginning to notice declining sales. As electric models become more prevalent, fuel demand is expected to decrease sharply. Auto parts manufacturers specializing in internal combustion engine components are also seeing reduced orders, signaling a broader economic shift. The cultural perception of gasoline cars is evolving too. What was once considered reliable and traditional is increasingly seen as outdated and inefficient. Environmental groups are capitalizing on this shift, pushing for more rapid bans on new gasoline vehicle sales. Under President Trump's leadership, oil lobbyists are pushing back, arguing that the transition should be gradual to avoid economic disruption. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Carney is emphasizing the need for retraining workers affected by the declining oil and gas sector, aiming to transition them into the growing electric vehicle market. In the used car market, gasoline-powered vehicles are losing value as more consumers opt for electric alternatives. Dealerships are slashing prices to clear out gasoline inventory, realizing that the longer they hold on to these models, the harder they will be to sell. The writing is on the wall. As electric vehicles become the new standard, gasoline cars will slowly but inevitably disappear from the mainstream market. It's not just a technological shift, it's a cultural and economic transformation. The Asian market surge. Toyota's groundbreaking move with a $13,000 electric vehicle has reshaped the automotive landscape, and the reverberations are being felt most acutely in Asia. China, already the world leader in electric vehicle production, has been quick to capitalize. Toyota's partnership with Guangzhou Automobile Group has allowed for streamlined manufacturing processes that drastically reduce costs. Chinese automakers like BYD and NIO are not sitting idly by. They are already releasing even lower-cost models to counter Toyota's disruptive pricing. Japan, where Toyota is a national icon, is experiencing a revitalization in its automotive sector. With the bZ3X becoming a symbol of Japanese ingenuity, companies like Honda and Nissan are under pressure to release similarly affordable models. Analysts predict that Toyota's strategy will spark a wave of innovation within Japan's automotive industry, pushing legacy manufacturers to rethink their strategies and focus more on budget-friendly EVs. The reaction from Europe has been cautious. German automakers, traditionally strong in the luxury segment, are scrambling to adapt. Brands like Volkswagen and BMW, which have focused on premium electric models, now find themselves at odds with the changing market dynamics. Volkswagen, once the leader in Europe's affordable EV segment, is now re-evaluating its entire lineup. As Toyota and its Asian allies push forward, Tesla is increasingly isolated. While Musk has maintained his confidence, the pressure to respond to Toyota's pricing model is mounting. The landscape is shifting, and Asia's rapid adaptation threatens to sideline Tesla in some of the most important electric vehicle markets. Wall Street reacts. The stock market fallout. The stock market has been rattled by Toyota's bold pricing strategy. On the day of the announcement, Tesla's stock dropped by 20%, wiping out billions in market capitalization. Financial analysts are split. Some see this as a temporary panic, while others warn that it could signal a long-term decline if Tesla fails to adapt. Investors who have long seen Tesla as an untouchable leader in electric mobility are beginning to question that assumption. Hedge funds, anticipating further market instability, are unloading Tesla shares, leading to a sell-off that sent shockwaves through the tech-heavy Nasdaq. Toyota's stock, on the other hand, surged as analysts upgraded their forecasts. The affordability-first strategy is being hailed as a game-changer, not just for Toyota, but for the entire automotive industry. Goldman Sachs issued a note suggesting that Tesla's valuation could plummet if it doesn't introduce a similarly priced model within the next 2 years. The broader economic implications are significant. Suppliers to Tesla, such as battery manufacturers and chip producers, are also seeing their stocks decline as fears of reduced demand take hold. Meanwhile, suppliers to Toyota and its Chinese partners are seeing a surge in investor interest. The real question for investors is whether Tesla can weather the storm. With Toyota forcing a price war, Musk will need to reassure shareholders that the company can maintain profitability while competing in the budget EV space. Tesla's countermove, a last-ditch effort. In response to Toyota's shocking move, Elon Musk announced that Tesla would discontinue the Model Y to focus on a new, more affordable model. Internally, this decision has sparked debate. Some see it as a bold pivot to regain market share, while others worry it reflects a lack of clear strategy. The proposed new model, tentatively called the Model 2, is expected to be priced around $25,000. Concept sketches reveal a compact, city-focused design aimed at urban drivers. The focus will be on maintaining Tesla's technological edge while cutting down on production costs. Musk's plan to use a new battery architecture could potentially lower manufacturing expenses. However, doubts remain. Engineers warn that rushing this model could lead to quality issues, damaging Tesla's reputation further. Meanwhile, analysts are questioning whether a budget model can still maintain Tesla's innovative image. It's a calculated risk, but one that Musk believes is necessary for Tesla's survival in the new affordability-driven market. The long game: who will survive? Market analysts are divided on whether Tesla can successfully transition to a more affordable product line without sacrificing quality or brand prestige. The decision to kill the Model Y, once a cornerstone of Tesla's strategy, indicates a willingness to take drastic steps. However, whether this gamble will pay off remains uncertain. Toyota's long-term vision, in contrast, appears more straightforward: dominate the mass market, then innovate within that space. The affordability of the bZ3X has cemented Toyota's reputation as a leader in practical, consumer-friendly electric vehicles. Surveys suggest that consumer loyalty to Tesla has declined by 15% since Toyota's announcement, signaling a potential shift in brand perception. Meanwhile, Political pressures add complexity. Under President Trump's leadership, there is growing pressure on Musk to maintain American jobs while increasing affordability. Prime Minister Mark Carney, emphasizing Canada's need for affordable electric options, is advocating for incentives to keep manufacturing local. This geopolitical tension could shape the next moves for both Tesla and Toyota. As the global automotive market shifts toward affordable electric mobility, the companies that adapt fastest will be the ones to thrive. Tesla's future hinges on its ability to blend innovation with affordability, while Toyota's challenge will be maintaining quality as it scales up production. The battle for dominance in the electric vehicle market is just beginning, and with affordability now the central focus, the landscape will continue to evolve. One thing is certain, Toyota's daring move has rewritten the rules, and every automaker must now decide whether to follow or risk being left behind. What do you think? Let's know in the comments.